Hey there guys, my name is Cote, and we are moving right along in this little series that I've got going on here. So far we have trekked through the Johto region where we met the acoustic kind, and the Hoenn region where we met Sizzirp. So this is the Sinnoh region represented by Iamthetie, and he is a really funny guy. I definitely recommend you all go check out his channel. This is a stupendous battle, and I'm really glad that I got to play him finally. So he mentioned that this was his first 5th gen battle ever, and there's definitely a lot of places in this video where seeing his team beforehand and him seeing my team beforehand really played into prediction. I'll bring that up when it gets there. So right off the bat, he's leading with the Gastrodon, and I'm leading with Sandslash. He said he saw my lead Sandslash, and he switched up his lead accordingly, so of course I'm going to have to switch out, fearing like a Surf or something, Ice Beam, I don't know. I definitely have to Toxic that Gastrodon also. I went to Clefable to dodge the Toxic because Magic Guard makes it so that I don't take any Toxic damage. So I went for Toxic because I have to Toxic that Gastrodon. That's my main priority because I have nothing that can really take it. Unfortunately, he switched to Infernape, which is going to eat that Toxic like it's nothing. And I went to Slowbro because it's the best Infernape counter out there. It resists both stabs, massive defense, etc., etc. He U-turns out, which is an awesome play. It gets him switch initiative, and now I'm forced to switch because I can't Toxic that thing. I'm afraid of Hypnosis, so I go to Clefable because I'm going to dodge the Hypnosis. And he makes a great play and just sets up Stealth Rocks. So I'm already in a bit of a pickle here, and I just go for Cosmic Power, and this really stinks. I figured I'd be able to live this Fake Out quite well because of the Cosmic Power. Unfortunately for me, he gets a stinky little crit here, which is going to pretty much kill my Clefable. It's going to make it completely useless for the rest of the match, especially because of this next play that he makes. He goes for the Ruthless Taunt here, which really made me angry because now I can't heal up and make up for that crit, and now my Clefable is quickly going to become fodder. So I switch it out and go to Sandslash, which was my only other physical wall, because right now it's looking like I'm going to have to Life Orb stall this thing, which is not a very good way to kill something. So Sandslash is chilling in here. Now normally I would have went for Rapid Spin, but because I saw he had a Spiritomb, I figured he'd switch into it right now, so I went for Toxic because I knew that would hit it. Unfortunately for me, it goes to Tangrowth. Now I want to set up Rocks, but then again I'm afraid of what he could do. So I'm going to go to Clefable, and right now I'm really kicking myself. I really wish that I had set up Rocks because he sets up Sunny Day. I was too afraid of Power Whip killing me, and that really stinks. So I'm not sure if Clefable can live a Solar Beam. I'm thinking maybe, because I'm mostly special on this Clefable, mostly special defense, I should say. And he hits me with the Solar Beam, and it takes me out. So unfortunately, I was wrong. I couldn't live, and that's no big deal. So Dragonite is tempting to go into because I ×4 resist the Solar Beam, but I figured he might have hidden Power Ice or something, and he's super fast and a physical wall. So I go to Zam. And now I normally would have went for Psychic, but I knew he had Spiritomb still kicking around, so I went for Shadow Ball, and it worked out. That worked out well for me because Psychic would have done nothing, and then he would have pursued me as I tried to switch because I'm Spexed. So unfortunately, he is going to hit me with Pursuit, and that is going to take me out. He gets another crit. I don't think he needed it because Zam is very frail, and it's super effective, etc., etc. And at least I managed to get 2 hits off on that thing. So in comes Sandslash. Now I thought he'd switch out because I didn't have any entries up, but he doesn't. He decides to stay in, which is a good play. That's the right play. I don't know what I was thinking. I just completely waste my Sandslash here, and he's going to hit me with a Shadow Sneak, and that is going to be enough to take me out. So I just got 2 guys wasted by that Spiritomb, and I'm definitely in a mega hole right now. I think I've done my last 3. Yeah, definitely. So Zapdos is in here. I'm going to be able to T-Bolt this thing and take it out. I'm not sure what he was thinking, staying in. I guess he didn't really have anything else that wanted to take a hit, and he would have died on entry anyway. So it comes to Ambipom. So obvious Fake Out is obvious, but then again, I kind of have to take it. So right here, I'm not sure what he wants to do. I know I want to get up a Roost because I've got to get the health back if I'm going to be able to switch out and come back in. And that's what I do. He goes to Gastrodon. I guess he was predicting a T-Bolt or a Heat Wave or something, which is an awesome play because it would have dodged like all those things. But unfortunately for him, I went for Roost. And now I'm afraid of Ice because that thing packs Ice probably. But I'm going to go. So I'm going to go to Slowbro to see if he has it. And it turns out he goes for Toxic, so that tells me he probably doesn't have Ice. And now Slowbro, I need to keep Slowbro alive because I need Slowbro to Toxic this thing. It's my last Toxicer. It's my last wall. Like, really, Zapdos isn't exactly a wall. Kind of is, but not really. And he goes into Infernape, I guess, to go for a U-turn. I just went for a Light Screen because I wanted to kill a turn and I didn't want to slack off. I'm not sure why. I figured maybe, I don't know what I would have done. Anyways, that just gives my guys a little bit of extra special defense, but I don't think it comes into play. He goes for a U-turn again, which is going to hurt a lot. And I think here I go for a slack off as he switches back into the Ambipom. So, yes, I do slack off, and because I'm a physical wall, I definitely want to stay in. I don't, like Zapdos is mostly special, and Dragonite has 0 defensive EVs. It's 252 attack and speed. So, I've got to take this fake out. I've got to let this Ambipom just do whatever it wants. And there I flinch, and now I have to live the double hit that's coming, or else it's pretty much game over. I thought maybe he'd U-turn out into Infernape, because some Ambipoms carry U-turn. I managed to live the double hit, and I went for Surf, just in case the Infernape came back in, which is awesome. And anyways, it just kills this Ambipom, so, you know, that was definitely the right play. I definitely had to get a hit off. Slacking off wouldn't have done anything. The Toxic was starting to rack up and just be a bit unbearable, so Slowbro has to go. And now I think it's a 4-on-2 advantage for him. And right here, I was really afraid of the Ice attack. I'm not sure why, though, because he didn't go for it before, but I still had to dance up. Like, I could not risk trying to Outrage and kill it because I knew I wouldn't. Luckily, he went for Toxic. I'm going to Snarf that Toxic all day long because I'm a sweeper and I'm not intending to stay in here very long. It's hardly going to do anything. I've got to go for a second dance because I'm pretty sure that after 1 I won't be able to kill it. And besides, he could have switched to Bronzong predicting the Dragon move, and in which case I'd be screwed. So I had to stay available until I could definitely deal enough damage to that Bronzong, because I would have been able to Fire Punch it if he sent it in right now. I would go for the Outrage, and thank goodness it KO'd. I don't know why it wouldn't have, though, because this Dragonite's a monster. It's max speed, max attack, and that's it. So when it comes to Bronzong, I'm still locked on Outrage, but because I have 2 dances, I am going to be able to take it down to an area where my Zapdos will be able to come in and KO it with Heat Wave. So I think I might actually be able to pull this out, because after this, all he's got is the Infernape, which Zapdos can handle, and Tangrowth, which Zapdos can handle. So it all depends pretty much right now on whether my Heat Wave KOs it and hits, because it does have a 10% chance to miss, which is kind of crap. Fortunately for me, it does not miss. I am able to hit it, and thankfully it takes it out. He was mostly physical, he told me, I think. So all he's got left pretty much is the Infernape, which he's going to come in with, and Fire Blast. And because my Zapdos is mostly special defense, that Fire Blast is not going to do enough. His close combat would have been resisted, so he couldn't have went for that. It probably would have done less. So the T-Bolt manages to take out the Infernape. Thank goodness. I'm not sure. He might have lived. I don't know. And all he's got left is Tangrowth, and I'm not even going to risk Heat Wave missing. I'm just going to hit him with a Hidden Power Ice. And that is good game. That was a fantastic comeback. I definitely was on the edge of my seat the entire time playing. It was just fantastic. It was a ton of fun. So far, I haven't really been able to Toxic stall a lot with this team. It's just been a lot of hard hitting, which kind of is wrong. Like, I have 4 walls. I need to be toxicing things. I'm just not disciplined enough to really run a perfect stall team. I just like end up getting bored and then like, okay, I just want to hit him. But whatever, that was a great match. Moving on to the Unova region versus Rick. So be sure to stick around for that, and I guess I'll see you guys all later. Thanks a lot for watching.